Hello, everyone. Welcome to this English episode with Mr. Otañez, coming to you from the Dominican Republic, Cotuí, Dominican Republic. In this time, again, I have a friend, an old friend, not a new friend, but an old friend of mine
Really old.
called Luis. Luis is a nice person, a person that is very organized and disciplined, and somebody that is someone that I look up to be honest. He's he's a great man. So
You can say the
let's get to
same.
know him a little bit better. Welcome, Luis. Welcome to my channel.
Thanks for having me. Well,
Great. So, since I have a big community here of people who are studying in the English immersion program, I would like you to, because you're a graduate student of the immersion program, right? I want you to
almost
tell us,
twice.
yeah, twice. I want you to tell us briefly the experience of the English immersion program and a little bit about yourself, where you are currently, and what you're doing currently. Okay?
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Luis. I'm from Cotuí. For those who don't know me, probably everybody know me or has seen me before. I currently live in United Kingdom in a city called Leeds that is located in the north part of the country. And I'm living here because I came to do a master's degree in project management. After the master's degree, I stay because I got a job as a data analyst for a charity. And that's what I'm doing here right now. About the English immersion program experience, I can say my case is a particular one because I did it twice. The first time was 2010, I think, and I did the first 10 months of the program. If I'm not, you can correct me, Joel, is 11 months or something like that.
Yep.
So I did the first 10 months of the program, and that means that I was about to graduate from the program. But at the same time, I was departing to my mission. As Joel, I used to be a Mormon, member of the Church of the. I used to be a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the Mormons. That's from where Joel and I met, and is used for the younger guys in the church to go for a mission. And when I was studying in the English mission program, as the moment I get to the age of 19, I went to my mission. So I started the program right there, and let's say I studied the principle for 2 years. The thing is that as soon as I came back to Cotuí, like in 2012, I knew I need a certification, something to prove that I was able to speak English. And because I knew that in the English immersion program was the best program and it was free, so that was the main thing. You didn't have to pay a penny for it. So I got in the program again, and I had to say it was easier because I already knew all the classes, and that allows me to be
That was a review for you, completely review.
Yeah, I was in the advanced class, and everybody, oh, Luis, you are doing pretty good, but they didn't know I was already second time. So yeah, the program was nice. Professor was lovely, and yeah, it was a really nice opportunity. I had to say, when I moved to this country, I was a little afraid I wouldn't be able to understand people here, but I was able to communicate. I have been living here, making live, sharing with native speakers, and they understand what I say. I understand what they say. Sometimes it's hard because of the accent, but you get used to that. But what the basics that the program gave me, and not just me, also my wife that is living here with me, is what allow us to make a living here.
Perfect. Yeah, I remember you used to walk from your house to the university on foot.
Yes.
I think you were saving some money there, to study in the English immersion program.
I was saving money
And
to go for the cafeteria.
yeah, well, that was pretty hard. And I also remember that you told me that before leaving to the UK, or way before that. I mean, when you were studying, also you were a janitor there in Barrick. You used to
Yes,
work as a
I
janitor.
did. People here got surprised when I tell them all the jobs that I have.
Yeah, you
I
have so
was
many jobs.
yeah. They say, Luis, but you are just 31 and you had like 7 different jobs. And it is true. I spent 4 years working the police. I was a lawyer assistant. I was an English teacher, elementary English teacher. I was a janitor. Well, they had another fancy name for that there.
What's the fancy name? They have
I
in
remember
the UK for
it's
janitors.
like camping auxiliary or something like
Oh,
that.
really? It
Yeah,
sounds, really
it's a
nice.
fancy name. Yeah. So I did in the last job I had in Dominican Republic before moving here was as a truck driver in Bari, and that was that allowed me to save the money to pay for my master and or the cost because it cost me a lot of money to come here. But yeah, I did everything. I was
Yeah.
even applied to become. I think I did apply to work in the English immersion program as a computer technician, the guy who was in charge of the
Yes, yes, I
English
remember that.
laboratory. Yeah, I was applying to that, but they give it to someone else.
Yeah, they gave it to someone else. I remember that. Yeah, but then you got another job, so you were
Yeah,
lucky, and a
no,
better
I
job,
got
actually, a better
yeah.
job.
Actually, that's when I got the job at Barry as a truck driver. I was there for 3 years, and clearly I can say that was that allowed me to come here, because at the end of the day, just the master, you have to pay a lot of money, and if you don't have it, it's hard. If you're not able to ask for a scholarship, that my grades were not the best, so um, I wasn't capable to apply for that, so I had to pay for by myself. And being in Bari, working the job was that allowed me to do that.
Yeah, I guess that was pretty tough, saving that
That was
amount of money to
okay.
go there. But why did you decide to go to the UK? Because you could have gone to any other country, in either country. I mean, because there were other
Uh,
countries here in the in North America, for example.
yeah, the thing is, I w- when I was looking to move abroad, it is important to clarify that I didn't come to the UK because of money or because I want to be rich or nothing like that. It's just
Okay.
I came to the UK because I want, let's say, to expand my experience, to really know the world, to be able to see how people live their lives somewhere else, not just in Dominican Republic, and also to improve my English, let's say. So when I was looking for countries to move, the first requirement was it has to be an English speaker, English speaker country. Um, that give me just four options: Australia, Canada, uh, United States, um, United Kingdom, and Ireland. That is,
Yeah, and
it's
how about
somewhat the
Africa?
same.
There are some countries in Africa where they speak English.
Yeah,
Why
that's
did you
you
decide
got me
to
there.
go
But let's
to
say
those
that
ones?
there were known countries where English is the main language are these
Okay,
ones.
okay.
So yeah, I did apply to Canada twice to do my master there, and my visa was declined or refused because the thing is you have to prove that once you complete your program, you have to come back, and it's like applying for the United States visa. It's the same. You have to show a lot of stuff, and
Okay, yeah.
it's a lot of requirements that most of the time is not easy to understand. So even if you have the money, they can decline your visa. And another reason why I came to UK and not to United States, for example, that it might have been a possibility, is because this country has a program that allows you to stay for 2 years after your master's degree, so you can have work experience and that kind of stuff. And that's a really big plus. I mean, at the end of the day, coming here, I said I didn't came for the money, I didn't came for nothing like that, but if I can make money at the same time, it's
Yeah,
plus.
much better.
Yeah, so it's a win-win situation. And when I came here, I thought, okay, I'm going to be spending this morning, but if I get a job, I will be able to recover my investment in 1 year or two. And I had to say it has been the case. I came to UK, and because I was allowed to stay after my master's degree, I was able to get a job. Right now, I am in my way to get a settlement. So if I keep working here for the next 4 years, I can apply for permanent residency.
Wow,
And
good.
yeah, and that is going to give me all the freedom that I want, because what I really want is to be able to move to wherever I want, and have that flexibility that most of the time we don't have, because we are really restricted because of visas. And as I said, even if you have the money, sometimes you are not allowed to travel, and that's a pain in the butt.
I know, I know. Okay, nice. So I have another question, and it's related about making friends because, first of all, I heard that you didn't have any relatives there in the UK. So, and how do you get to know a lot of people? How did you get to know? Do you get to make some friends, new friends? Was it difficult?
Um, no, particularly. People is curious about you. If you are, yeah, I had to say, people like to know where are you from. They want to know what language do you speak, and if you start with a, let's say, little introduction, then the rest depend on you. Um, no, it hasn't been hard to make friends. I'm not the most friendly person, I have to say, but I had a really good relation with my colleagues at work, and most of it's all about being able to recognize the difference in culture. We Dominicans, we are really open. We like to talk. We like to share personal details. I have five children, and I have been divorced twice.
Yeah,
People don't care about that here.
yeah, I think so.
But what they really like is share some moments. For example, I'm going to give you a example that might demonstrate what kind of relationship you can establish here. Yesterday we were pumpkin picking, and basically what we were doing is we went to a farm. People were having some food around. People were having some drinks, and that's it. That's how you share with the native people here, and that's how you make friends. You go out with them once per week for 2 hours, and that's it. Then you go home and stay at home, or do you some work. Not like there that you hang out with the same people all days.
Okay.
You really you there's not so much chance for you to see that here. The older generation might do it because they have more free time, but the younger the generation, they are busy. They're busy most of the time, and even if they're not busy, people like to stay at home. People like to share a couple of hours, but not so much. Because that's the kind of thing I like to do. That helped me to establish really good relationship with the people that I'm dealing with here.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. And finally, what advice would you give to a person to, let's say, one of the guys in the audience maybe wants to, I don't know, travel to the UK. So, what advice would you give to that person?
So if you have the means, do it. At the end of the day, there's always a little feeling on uncertainty, um, like you think you might not be able to understand the people here, and it might be the case. My first job here was in a cafe, and there was this lady asking for a coffee, a latte, something like that, and I didn't catch a single word what she was saying, and she got angry at me and she left.
Oh my,
Yeah, so it's true. You
very
might not be
sensitive.
you might not be able to understand everybody. People might not be able to understand you, but doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's just a matter of getting used to. Another thing I had to say is make plans. I did make a plan to come here. It wasn't improvised. I didn't. And the thing is that if you are able to make proper planning, you can do anything. anything that you had in your mind, you can achieve it if you are able to make a plan for that. Joel, my parents, we are not
Yeah.
rich. We don't have money.
Yeah, you,
We're
you come
broke.
from a low income family, I know.
Yeah, really low income
Really,
families.
really low income family, yeah. But you
So
made it. You made it.
I'm making it. I have to say, money wise and everything, I'm doing pretty way better than before. And it's all about planning and being patient. You cannot. It took me. I have to say, it took me like 2 years of planning and saving to be here. It wasn't from today. It wasn't from yesterday to today. It was a planning situation. It was I need to make sacrifices. Not everything is rainbows and flowers. There's a lot of problems in the way. But if you are patient with yourself, you can do it. You can achieve whatever you want.
Perfect, perfect, Luis. Thank you very much for being here. And since this YouTube channel is about learning words and learning vocabulary and pronunciation, so I want you to be a teacher now.
Yeah,
Just to wrap up, I want you to be a teacher right now and teach us some words that are commonly used there in the UK that we, for example, we that learn the American English don't get to
yeah.
know. For example, I know one. I know one. I know that you guys don't say apartment. You say flat. Okay.
Yeah. This is my. I'm living in my flat.
Okay.
You don't buy apartments here.
Okay. So what other words do you get to know there?
Well, mate. That means it translated as friend, basically. So you might see a lot of people saying, "How you doing, mate?"
Made. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
like
like it's like body in
body,
the
body.
United
Like
States.
it's like exactly. I would say it's the same use of body. And another one is really interesting. You don't go to the bathroom here. You
Okay.
go
Where
to
do
the
you go?
toilet. You go to the toilet.
To the toilet. So you
Yeah.
go right directly to a toilet. Okay.
Yeah. Um, another one. You don't go to the store. You go
Okay.
to the shop.
You go to a shop. Okay. I
Uh,
see.
what else? Mm, well, I have the people say, and honestly, I haven't noticed it myself, but people say that in the UK they pronounce the T
Mhm.
instead of as a T and not as a R like in an American English.
Yeah, as a flat D, like
Yes. Well, yeah,
yeah.
you can correct me that they there.
But no problem, no problem.
So you will say instead of saying water, you will say water.
Water. Yeah,
But
water.
I have to say it's very subtle. It's
Okay.
not it's not it's not very it's not so strong as we might think.
Okay.
Because personally, maybe it's because I'm already living here, but when I hear people saying water, is to me it sounds quite the same.
Okay.
But they might be saying the word with T. So be careful with that, pay attention to that.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that valuable experience and also that piece of advice. That is actually great. And what else can I say? I'm really grateful for the opportunity of talking to you. It's been a long time that we don't have this type of
Yep.
face-to-face meeting. Let's say face-to-face digitally, right? Uh, yeah, this online video call, and I'm really happy to see you. And also I like your new hairstyle.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
it's
modern,
more
pretty modern.
European,
Yeah,
European style here. We need to
yeah, you're
change.
very stylish now. Before you used to be, a little bit more serious, as we say in the Dominican Republic, but now you became a tigre.
My
Okay,
ticket now,
a
eh?
tigre now. Okay, yeah, that's what happens when you move to
It's
the
funny
UK.
because this is
But
the most serious I have been in my whole life.
really,
Working in an office in a charity with the criminal justice department and all the stuff, and this is
yeah,
no opposite, isn't it?
yeah. Thank you very much for being here,
Thank you very
and
much.
have a great day.
You
Okay,
too. See you guys.
I'm looking forward to seeing you again.
We're seeing very soon. We're seeing very soon.
Okay, have a great day. Bye.